My name is Akwasi, and this is my story. I was always sort of raised in a Christian home. Mum went church, sisters went church, and I sort of always tagged along. At 16, I got the opportunity to say yes or no to mum if I wanted to go church. So I decided not to go church as church wasn't for me. I didn't get it, I didn't understand it. However, I would have said I was a Christian by category. So 16, deviated from the faith, got introduced to girls, drink, and every other thing you could think of I was into. I was playing professional football, so I thought I was living life. However, I ended up finding myself in hospital, where just one day waking up and I just wasn't well. My leg was like an elephant leg, it was terrible. So I ended up coming to church. My sister was like, you have to come to my church, you have to come to my church. So I found myself being in a situation where my back was against the wall, and I said, you know what, let me give this a go. So I ended up going to my sister's church the day I was discharged from hospital. And when I went there, and a man preached a message, his name was Pastor David, and he preached this message. And while he was preaching the message, he called me out from the congregation. And when he called me out, he literally said everything that was wrong in my life at the time. And this was very new to me. I'd never seen the power of God move in such a way. I didn't say nothing. I didn't know how he knew these stuff. I decided to sit back, and I knew that day that God would use someone to talk to me. So after the service, I was like, I have to speak to this man. That was very out of my character. It wasn't something I would do, but I knew there was something in this for me. So after the service, I waited, and I went to go and see him, and I literally told him everything regarding what was going on with me, regarding my health. I showed him my leg, and he was like, wow, no, this is actually a spiritual issue. I didn't actually know nothing about spiritual issues or nothing like that prior to this. But however, what he said to me is, look, we're doing the 30-day fasting in June. Join in. I had been given 26 tablets a day from the hospital just to contain the pain, because the hospital didn't know what was wrong with me at the time. So when I spoke to Pastor David and he said join in this fasting, I was like, okay, wow, like if this God is real, if this God actually works, then why don't I stop taking these tablets and go full flow in this fasting? So that's what I did. It was in June. So I jumped into the fasting, didn't take my tablets, was there every day, and come the end of the 30 days, my leg was fully down and I was back playing football again. And that's the day I decided to really accept Jesus Christ into my life and take him very seriously. I always said to people, I know about God, yeah, I've been there, done that, but I knew about God and I didn't know him personally. Since then, I've grown as a Christian. I've seen many people come to faith, and it's been the best experience I could encourage anybody to do, is to accept Jesus Christ into your life as your Lord and personal Saviour.